Today I'm going to show you a really cool way to achieve clear communication between you and your dog. Today's video is sponsored by the Doggone Good Clicker Company. Click thumbs up for Remy the Boykin Spaniel, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel and be a part of YouTube's #1 dog training community. Some of you might have heard about clicker training, others of you might not have. Today I'm going to show you how fun and easy clicker training can be. In fact, it's particularly effective because it teaches you as the person how to be really effective at one of the most important parts of teaching your dog, which is timing. I mean, you could have the smartest dog in the world, but if you can't effectively, in extremely certain terms, let them know what you like, when you like it, you're going to delay progress. Very simply put, this sound means good dog, you've earned a great reward. I'll show you how to get your dog to make that connection in seconds in just a bit. So why a clicker? Why not just good dog? Well, first, a concise sound like this may be more attention grabbing to many dogs. And second, you might find that your thumb is a bit quicker than your tongue, especially if you're a beginner, which will give you a leg up. And don't worry, you won't need the clicker forever. Eventually, you'll be able to say a word like yes or good. For this lesson, you're obviously going to need a clicker and a way to have hands-free access to your treats so that you can focus on interacting with and teaching your dog instead of fumbling with treats everywhere. The Rapid Rewards treat pouch is the best I've seen. It really has everything you possibly want in a treat pouch, and you can get it and your clickers from the same place too. You can store your treats, extra clickers, keys, anything you'd want, and there are even multiple compartments if you wanted to use, say, dog treats or have some deli meat in the other compartment. That way you can keep things really interesting for your dog. I love this magnetic closure here too. You can just push it shut. What's great about these is that you can have them customized. They're super durable, very affordable, and the Doggone Good Clicker Company has virtually any bag you could ever desire for any outing with your dog. I'll have a link in the description where you can pick up your Rapid Rewards treat pouch and your clickers. So let's quickly go over how to condition your dog to understand that this click means they've done something great. This is really easy. All you have to do is click, give her a treat. We're not asking her to do anything right now. Click, give her a treat. Really small, really tasty treat. That's the key, because you want to be able to treat a whole bunch. Eventually your dog is going to start to understand that, hey, every time that clicker goes off, I get something really awesome. You might even notice that your dog automatically starts to sit when you click. And the reason they'll do that is because most dogs have the association of being asked to sit for a treat. So that's your cue that your dog is starting to understand that the click means they're going to get an awesome reward. So how would we apply this in real world training? Well, let's see how Remy is doing with her lie down. Yes. You might have noticed there that I said yes with the click. That's how I can start planting the seed that yes and the clicking sound are synonymous. Yes, she got up. I like that. Let your dog know anytime you like even the smallest move they make. And the clicker really enables you to get great at precision timing the moment your dog does something great. So remember, the click just means good dog. I like that. You might notice a lot of clicking in this lesson, and that's how a good clicker training session should look and sound. Find little things to reward for often, especially when starting out. Take lie down, for example. Since this is a fairly new thing for Remy, it's a great idea to click her as she's on the way into a down, as well as when she's achieved the final lie down. So clicking twice for similar actions is totally fine. In fact, it's even recommended. I'll tell you what, let's teach Remy something new. Let's teach her how to touch my hand. Now, teaching your dog to touch your hand on cue is a really fun brain game for both you and your dog. It allows you to practice your clicker training and to really achieve fantastic communication with your dog. Any exercise that helps with that is something you should do often. So the first thing I'll want to do is have a treat in one hand. And what do you think I'm going to do when she goes to investigate the treat? We want her to brainstorm and come to the conclusion that touching my hand just like that leads to an awesome reward. Just let her think it out. This is why it's so much better to encourage your dog to think than to force them to do things. You just want her to think it through. So right there, you can read her like a book. Look at her. See that? That's very good. I'm going to avoid saying anything right now. Yes, boy, she's on fire right now. Let's see if we can get her to touch my hand without the treat now. What's this? And she's going into her down right there because that's worked in the past. So it's normal for your dog to attempt to brainstorm things like this. Yes, that's what I want. That's a good one. And you can see she's going through all these thought processes. What this does though for the future is it teaches your dog how to think, how to really exist autonomously without having to be told what to do every step of the way. And it's so fun to watch communication like this just blossom before your eyes when you're teaching a dog. Now let's mix things up a little bit and let me start to vary how my hand is so she starts to generalize that touch it doesn't mean just touch it when I'm in this position. It can mean when I'm in this position, touch it, good job. Touch it. And if your dog's a little confused at first, just be patient, stick with it. You may get this in 5 minutes or it may take a few days. It just depends on your dog. What are you doing? Yeah, nice work. That's awesome. There's no treat in this hand, so she's not jumping towards a treat. She's actually jumping towards the object, in this case my hand, that I want her to interact with. Help me make more videos like this by supporting us on Patreon. That's our crowdfunding campaign. I turn your money into videos like this so that the public has access to free dog training no matter where you live. And you can give Remy a click by clicking thumbs up if you think she did a great job. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I have lots of fun videos coming. And check out the Doggone Good Clicker Company. I'll have a link to their website in the description of this video.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have a new puppy or you're planning on getting one, teach your puppy to walk on a leash. Now, if your puppy is going through the puppy biting stage, see my other video with Remy on that issue. It's a really good one. Of course, potty training is a must for your new dog. My video with BB-8, the Alaskan Klekai, will show you everything you need to know. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you to everyone who supports these videos on Patreon.